Welcome to another edition of Breaking News brought to you by Source Selection Soundbites. Today we will discuss the case of the McKinley Group, LLC, or the McKinley Group, an advisory opinion provided by the General Accountability Office, or GAO. In this case, the GSA published the HCAT Small Business Set-Aside seeking proposals for customized training and development services, customized human capital strategy services, and customized organizational performance improvement services. The solicitation explained that single project experience projects were to be submitted and numbered as projects 1 through 5. The solicitation also explained that multiple task orders submitted as one project could be submitted as project number 6. The McKinley Group mistakenly labeled the multiple task order project as project number 5 instead of project number 6 as instructed in the solicitation. Consequently, the agency eliminated its proposal from the competition. Upon learning about the agency's decision, a protest was launched against the agency's action. McKinley protests that the agency unreasonably rejected its proposal. According to McKinley, an offerer submitting one relevant experience project that was a collection of task orders was permitted to identify that experience as Project 5 or Project 6. McKinley argues that in any case, incorrectly numbering the relevant experience projects was a minor error that could have been clarified and should not have resulted in the rejection of its proposal. The agency responds that the solicitation clearly required offerers that submitted an experience project that was a collection of task orders to list that experience as project number 6. The agency asserts that it properly rejected McKinley's proposal because it did not follow the instructions and instead listed its consolidated collection of task orders as project number 5. En route to finding against the agency, the GAO noted that the agency was technically correct in its assertions. However, during this evaluation, GSA did not find any missing information relating to relevant project experience. Therefore, this is not a case where McKinley submitted the wrong form and needed to revise or resubmit it, or where information required to evaluate the proposal was missing or could not be located. In other words, there was no proposal deficiency or material omission in this case. Rather, all the information was submitted on the correct form. The experience project was simply numbered incorrectly. Further, the agency has not alleged that it could not validate McKinley's self-reported score because McKinley's collection of task orders was listed as Project 5 rather than Project 6. Nor has the agency argued that McKinley's score could in some way change had it considered the information. Moreover, the agency has not provided any argument or information indicating that other offerers would be prejudiced if it accepted McKinley's proposal with the mistake in numbering. Given these facts, the protest was sustained against the agency. Now let's address a few of the lessons learned from this protest. They include: 1. Misnumbering a form is not the same as a deficiency or material omission. 2. Misnumbering a form where no information is missing is a minor issue. And 3. Minor, non-substantive mistakes may be resolved via clarifications, but if the proposal is eliminated, a protest may be sustained against the agency for respecting form over substance. In this episode of Source Selection Soundbites, we discussed the McKinley Group case and an evaluation nuance during self-scoring evaluations. This concludes today's Source Selection Soundbite. If this video was helpful, hit the like and subscribe button to ensure you don't miss any new material. If you want more details on the subject, they are available on the Source Selection Answer app. It contains lectures, quizzes, court cases, sample documents, and more material that allows practitioners to quickly obtain actionable knowledge. Thanks for watching. See you next time.